Remember how the episode after the fight is usually the one where the plot gets more juicy details? This is that episode for Min-Maxed. I wrote for myself a few things here and I want to go over them one by one. The first thing I have on my list here is that we now know the identity of the person who made the poison. And if I understood it correctly, the gang already met him prior to going to Bone Town. So we are going back there, I guess. Not sure how that's gonna go because this episode ended with them going to the fair, not going to where that person lives. So that is going to be interesting. There is something about the basement of this person's house. So that's going to be an interesting adventure. In the meantime, Megan is still dying, I guess. And this assassin, Callistra, I'm mispronouncing the name, I'll write it somewhere on screen. She is definitely dying. And I wasn't expecting all of her assassin friends to also be dead. This entire assassin camp was wild, and also a lot of loot came out of this encounter. So this was pretty amazing. This was also loot that came before they went to the assassin camp. Tater took some time to give them cool stuff at the beginning of the episode, which was the end of the battle at the previous episode. And they also managed to find some good stuff at the assassin camp where Callistra took them to. Another cool, amazing thing that happened this episode was Jack commanding her, the assassin, to drop the sword, and then David took it. This was such a cool, chaotic moment. Why would you do something like that? I mean, you are an amazing, talented group of people. Who would think about that in the middle of a conversation with someone? So that's genius. I love that. And I think the final thing I have here on my list was the entire poison stuff, poison economics, as Tater mentions it. I saw him mention it at the beginning of next episode. I didn't watch episode 7 yet. I just watched the recap just to see what Tater thought was important to include. And he called it poison economics, which was really fun to see how assassins get paid 7,000 gold coins for a kill. That's pretty amazing, I guess. I don't know how it usually goes in D&D campaigns if you play an assassin and you have like this patron that pays for your kills and stuff. But I did play a lot of D&D and other role-playing games where you do quests for money, and 7,000 coins, 7,000 gold credits, whatever you want to call it, is a lot of money to get for doing one quest. And she's getting paid that much for every kill. That is a lot of money. So yeah, this was just the things that I really kind of stood out to me in this episode. Again, this was just an hour, still packed with a lot of details and a lot of cool stuff, but still short and to the point. And next episode is going to be 90 minutes, so I guess we are going to get some thickening of the plot. And I am very excited to see what comes next. So yeah, I'm going to keep it short and sweet this time. Not gonna take up a lot of your time. Tell me what you thought about episode 6 in the comments of this video. What was your favorite moment? And how do you like Min-Maxed so far? Because I don't think I saw a conversation about that. I did see the live chats. I noticed. I thought the campaign was over, but I guess as of filming this, another episode 11, came out 2 days ago, which was really cool to see. I haven't caught up to it, but when I saw 10 episodes, I thought, well, it's probably over, because they just announced season 2 and 3. They said they'll do both 2 and 3. So I thought the season was over, but I guess season 1 is not fully published yet, because now on my YouTube feed I see episode 11 and they call it the beginning of the end. So apparently there's probably another episode after that. I haven't saw any of that yet, so I'm very excited to discover more. So yeah, if you want to keep up with me, catching up to the episodes, then hit the subscribe button. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.